Hi guys, it is Madam Nightshade again, and today I wanted to walk you guys through how to make a, whoa, sorry, I'm trying to fix it, a Hexenspiegel for outside, inside, wherever. I'm going to go through and show you what I have out, and then kind of start and stop it as I progress. Otherwise this will be like an hour-long video, and that's not fun for anybody. So, the supplies that we have out, some super glue. This is just some Loctite universal quick dry glue. This is what I had on hand. You are going to need, or what I'm going to use is, this is a crystal point. I'll take it out of the bag. Whoop! It's a big quartz point, and it has a drilled hole in it. Makes it easy to use. So, look at those janky fingernails. Sorry. New job's taking a toll on my fingers. So some quartz. You are going to want some fishing line. This is some super thick fishing line. And then I have some beads here. They're just glass beads, but they are kind of ocean colors. This is blue and purple. Blue and purple. And in the south, here we have like bottled trees. You'll see a lot of blue glass trees. And the folklore behind it is that the pretty colored glass attracts the spirits, like evil spirits, and traps them inside. And when the sun comes up and heats the bottles up, it destroys the evil spirit. So we're going to use that folklore with some of these cobalt blue beads in here. And then you are going to need your mirrors. So I have some super big ones, medium size. These are real glass mirrors. And then some tiny ones. You're also, if you want, you're going to need like a Sharpie or something to write with. You can write sigils or runes on the back of these to help increase, you know, what you're doing. So I'm gonna do the next step, and then I will be right back. So I have things kind of laid out how I want them. I have the quartz point, and threaded through it I have the fishing line, and I have probably twice as much length than I'll need. That way I can adjust it if I need to. I also kind of figured out the pattern I want the mirrors and the beads to go in as they go up the fishing line. On the mirrors, there are two in each spot. I'm going to glue those on either, like I'm going to sandwich the fishing line in between as we go up. I do want like a gap where the fishing line shows in between some of these, so I'll have to do some knotting below the beads for each one. So I'm gonna thread it on there, see how I like it once it's on there, see how hard it is to knot that super thick fishing line, and then I will be back. Well, first problem already. This glue, super glue, is not going to work to glue the mirrors together on either side of the fishing line. It's just too thick. They won't touch. So I'm going to switch to hot glue. But so far, this is what I have done. I tied the fishing line here in a box knot. And then, let's see if it'll focus. Come on. It's not going to do it. There's a knot at the base of that bead. There it goes. So the hot glue gun's heating up, and then we're gonna try that, see how that works. And I will be back again. Alright, so hot glue works much better. This is where we're at so far. Whoop. There is a gap there. I'm not super thrilled with it. But when it's hung and it spins, it's actually super pretty. You can't really tell. But that's the start of it. I'm going to do the next couple mirrors and check back. Alright, so last update before I show you guys the final product. This is what it looks like so far. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to put 2 more sets of mirrors and beads on there, and then I will show you guys it hanging in the window. Okay, so here is the finished Hexenspiegel. I think that's how it's said. I'm really not sure. I do have a whole video on it though. If you want to know what it is, how it's used, etc. It's for protection, essentially. So we have the quartz to keep it powered. And then the mirrors. Are they pretty? The blue to attract the evil spirits and trap them inside. And at the top I just did, it's just a loop. I did put some super glue on the knot there so that it wouldn't come undone. But here's the finished product. I did have one mirror that went a little funky, but they're glass, so I don't want to try and pry it apart and start over. I don't want to break it, so I'm just going to leave it. And the fishing line is a little crooked, but this is pretty heavy, and I think in a couple days it'll straighten itself out. I do recommend putting this under the full moon to charge it once you get it all set up. Mirrors are associated with the moon. And also, because I used hot glue for the mirrors, I don't know how well this would do outside in the elements, but the idea was to put it by the front door. Mine is covered right there. Just something to keep in mind. If you have a glue on hand that might work better and be weather resistant, then I would totally use that instead. But, yep, here she is. I'm happy with how it turned out. So, until next time, guys, have a great day.